see kids all damn day riding e-bikes, and I have never, ever, 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 and I repeat ever, seen them use pedals. You know what they use? The throttle. Because that's what's cool. Just remove the gears off the back. You know, and if you have to get off and push it, that's what you got to do. What's up, everybody? Long time no see. How's everybody doing? Good? You feeling good? You feeling fresh? All right. It was good. I just figured I'd ask. Don't worry. Fly's not open. It's actually closed. It's just that it's so used to being open, it just permanently looks open. It's created its own crease. So don't stop looking at my crotch. Focus on the product at hand. What we're going to be looking at today is, I have absolutely no idea. Let me look at the side of the box. Jason. If I was black, that'd be my name. Jason. No? Yes? Okay. All right. So what we're looking at is the X Hunter. I had reached out to this company a while back, and they never actually responded. But then I got a message. I do apologize if you're any of the fan. It's like 98 degrees. Go ahead and plug that temperature. There it is. Or not. Whatever. I don't know if that... Okay. Let's stay focused. X Hunter. It's been a minute since I've actually done a video on an e-bike. So, you ready? I'm ready. If I don't sweat and die beforehand. Wow, mechanical brakes. It's been a while since I've seen some mechanical brakes on the bike. So this is not going to be one of those super expensive bikes, I can tell you, just because, well, it has mechanical brakes. I did it again.
No, you didn't.
Every time. By the way, if you like this blade and this action, there's a link to the Kickstarter down below. Inside of the box, get your pedals, some wrenches, screwdrivers and such, and a little user manual in there. Axle rod. It's Axel Frog, not Axel Rod. One and the same. Inside of the box, you get a charger. We have a 13 amp hour battery rated at 624 watts. 48 volt would be nicely 52. 48 works. 13 amp battery. So you have a 13 amp battery with a 2 amp output charger and 2 amp input, which is interesting, but 2 amp output, so you're roughly 6-7 hours from fully dead to fully charged. Stand by. This might take me like 20 minutes because I can't say, but I'll get it. Hold on. I will. I can't tell you how many women I've been put in a situation with, and I've managed to detach so many bras. So I'll get it. Just wait. So the battery's a little, my sweaty head might be in the way. I just have to figure out where the hole is. Watch your hands when opening this up, that you don't pinch it between the fork and your battery arm. Fucking people.
What the heck is doing fireworks?
Idiots. All right. Fairly easy to assemble out of the box. You put the stem in, put the front wheel, fender, light, jam, seat, pedals done. Fold it up. You know, you can talk about the battery. We'll talk about that on a recap. You ready? Let's ride. Been a while. It's been a while. Here we go. X Hunter. Let's see how fast we can go. Let's get it. We are on pedal assist 1. Oh, I see it goes down. Oh, I bottomed out. She's laughing at me. She thinks it's funny. It's funny. It's funny, you fat. It's funny, you fat. Oh, it's funny, you fat. You fatty. Let's bring that bitch all the way tight. There we go. All right. No. Are you a tool? Let's go. There we go. All right. Pedal assist 1. How fast can we go? That's it. All right. Gear. Pedal assist 2. Speeds up a little bit. Not bad. Pedal assist 3. Very nice. There it is. Now we do have mechanical brakes. Do good. Throttle. So about 20 miles per hour. There you go. It does kick back at 20. Kind of hear that motor. Yeah, you hear it at 20. And with throttle, same thing, 20 miles per hour. Good suspension. Not bad. Pretty nice pickup too. Really nice pickup. So throttle is immediate. Pedal, it's about a 1 second delay roughly. Smooth. Rear suspension, you actually feel it using it. Take a look at the menu, see if we can get this up. Very nice suspension on the front. Let's just take a look real quick. Hold these two together. That's your brightness. 48 volt. 23.5. That's probably your kilometers per hour. See how high we can bring this. Maybe it goes to 32. That goes pretty high. We're going to see what that does though. I don't know what that setting is. I'll bring that to 100 PO8. Let's see what we can do now. Put it on the side. See if we get this faster. Oh, let's get it. There we go. Okay, there's no way that's going 52 miles per hour, so that might have, yeah, because that did 42.4 up. There we go. So let's bring that one down that we messed with, 23.6. We'll get out of this. Okay, that's a little bit better. Let's see. Try that one more time. I'm just gonna go right down the road, see if that actually increased the speed. Bring that to 100. There it is. There it is. Very nice. That one setting where it adjusted up to 100 gives you that 28 miles per hour. Very beautiful. Big difference. Big difference. So that first number we adjusted, that 23.6, is the size of the tire. So it's just going to modify how it looks on the speedometer. Very nice, much better. 28 miles per hour, love it. That class 2 category. So here, it's a pretty steep driveway, you know. Let's see. It's pretty good.
Walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Feel like a dynamite, ready to explode right up in the sky. I need you to listen, I need you to hear, and don't show any fear. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight.
Jasion. Maybe it's just me being super conceited and super cocky. I thought it was Jason, like Jaison. It's not, so I do apologize for saying that wrong. 750 watt motor. Now on the website they listed as a 1400. So I'm going to tell you this. You saw a little bit of delay when I used the pedals versus the throttle. Throttle, instantaneous delivery. So throttle is immediate. Pedal, it's about a 1 second delay roughly. 750 watts. That's what this is. Does it peak at 1400 watts? I don't have a dyno. I don't have a way to put this on a machine to test whether or not it does that. It moves. And out of the box, it did 20. And you saw some of the little things I was finagling with inside of the menu. I think the original one that I adjusted that was 23.6 was the size of the tire, which said I was going 62 miles per hour. That's not accurate. That might be why my eyelashes and wet wipes ended up in my eye, because I was going that fast, but I really wasn't. So out of the box, you get 20 miles per hour. If it's robust, it's a folding bike. They're all over the place. Everybody knows a folding bike because you want to put them in the back of your car. You could do that, but they are heavy. I will show you how to disassemble this. Actually, I'm going to do that right now. With most foldable bikes, they usually have foldable pedals or collapsible ones. This doesn't, so just keep that in mind. So in order to fold it, there's a little latch on the other side. You're going to push that lever. You're going to pull that. We're going to pull this up, push this down, fold, fold, done. Then to put this back together, we're just going to grab it here. Careful that you don't pinch yourself with any of the hinges. Slide that. Make sure your side stand is down. Up. Done. So you'll see that your handlebars are adjustable. You just kind of remove that clamp, lift it up, bring it down. Mechanical brakes. We're sub $1,000. Any bike that you see, believe me, I've done a lot of reviews. There's a link in the description down below to my website where you can see all the different bikes I've done reviews on and the reviews. But finding hydraulic or mineral oil brakes under $1,000 is going to be extremely difficult. But they stop on the dime. The display is super intuitive, very easy to understand. Out of the box, it had no miles, which is nice because I can't tell you how many I've opened up. Got like 1 to 2. I feel like people just like ride it around the little warehouse, and then they're like, that's the one we're going to send reviewers, because 95% of the time they're dusty as shit, and I feel like people just having way too much fun. But these weren't. I would have showed you that in the video. Okay, so let's talk about it. For a folding bike, to see suspension is fantastic. It's not adjustable. You have the front that you can either turn it on or off, and with my weight, I did lose a little bit of weight, but coming up on the driveway, it did not, in fact, bottom out. So that's a good thing all the way open. For a rear suspension, it's more of a center suspension, and it's a 4-point linkage. They label it as Horst. H-O-R-S-T. I have no idea what that means. It's not the brand. It might be something special that somebody came up with in China, but it works. And, you know, honestly, with a foldable bike, are you going to be going off-road where you're really worried about suspension? I mean, it does have knobby tires, and I did go a little bit off-road. You saw that a little bit? I think I lost the 360 camera, but then I got it back, so it's all good. The hand grips on this do have the palm rest on it. Not the biggest fan of those. I prefer it to be more cylindrical across the board, so this way when you do it, you don't have to kind of rest your hand and get a finger cramp by doing the throttle. And as much as we're going to talk about the speed of how fast this goes in each one of the gears, you saw it. Are you really going to use pedal assist? I see kids all damn day riding e-bikes, and I have never, ever, 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 and I repeat ever, seen them use pedals. You know what they use? The throttle. Because that's what's cool. Just remove the gears off the back, you know, and if you have to get off and push it, that's what you got to do. And the battery life on this is substantial enough for what the power delivery is. 7-speed Shimano Tourney shifter with sys index. And again, with it having 7 speeds, no one really is going to use those 7 speeds. Once you hit over 20 miles per hour, regardless of what gear you're in, you're just doing this number. It has nothing to do with anything, right? It's just whatever you're doing, it's moving. So it just engages that motor. As with most foldable bikes, you're able to adjust the handlebars up and down. In case if you're super tall or super short, you're able to bring that down. And me being 6'1" sitting on this, the seat is a little bit low, but it's very comfortable. So in order to turn this bike on, don't do what I did. Don't try to just hold the M button. It's not gonna work. In order to turn on, you have to put the key in the ignition. I wish companies got away from this. You turn it to the right, and then that will allow you to turn it on. I just wish it didn't have that. I get it, anti-theft, but if someone wants to steal this bike, they're just going to get on and pedal it away, regardless whether there's a key in there or not. Across the board, for $900 or $939, by the time I put this video out, it's going to be $850. But for what this is, at under $1,000, I think it's 100% worth it. This foldable bike is very well known. It's just like Hey Bike. And I hate to compare this to another foldable bike because there's so many of them. But when a company is reputable and other people know who it is, they're going to stand by their name. It's not going to be some fly-by-night company that's going to have missing bolts for the suspension, and then you can't figure out how to put it back together, and then you can't even reach customer support. That's my story, by the way. But across the board, for what this is at $900, I would 100% recommend it. And before you wonder as to why I do not do a range test, I don't do it because, honestly, at my weight, my height, at this temperature, at 96 degrees, I'm not going to do it. No, it's just not going to happen because I'm not going fast enough to where the sweat dries off as fast as I am sitting in the sun. So that's where we're at. Whatever they say the range is, minus 20%, and that's what you're going to get. Peace.